I know we've been working together for I think just under a month now. So we started on the 4th was when we launched the campaign to now March 31st. So I'd just love to hear from
Yeah.
you in terms of like what's been your experience so far working with me and what are the results like as well?
Yes, definitely.
Huh?
Well, it's been it's definitely proven, proven itself to me as far as how well, having someone like yourself, Jason, behind us out there doing these service jobs and so it's amazed me at the results I've had. It's surpassed what I thought. To book as
Mhm.
many as we have so far, 17 booked, you
Yeah.
know. Um, so easily 20, I say by this over 20 by the time this month's done.
Yeah, we
And
had
so
just
that's my results in our little area. And this is a, smaller area of Idaho. It's not a huge city. It's the biggest one in Idaho, but it's still Idaho. So that says a
yeah,
lot to be able
you
to
had a
do that here.
really great. I think you said 2 or 3 days ago you got 3 bookings in one day. Is that right?
Yes, the other day it was three in one day. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know you mentioned that it's kind of exceeded your expectations. I guess what were kind of your expectations going in, and then how was it exceeded?
I hope to cover whatever it costs me to actually put the ads out there,
Yeah.
and double that. At least double, triple that.
Mhm.
But to do better than that has definitely helped. A small person like me because I don't have that extra capital to throw.
Mhm.
The extra capital I need for equipment. But
Yeah.
so to be able to take and get 17, 20 bookings in a month
Oh,
is that's huge, right? That's five a week. that's
that's awesome,
that's
brother.
that's yeah, and that's just the
How much?
start. So yeah.
Yeah, how much revenue do you think we've generated from those 17 bookings this month so far? If
So
you had to
if I
take a
did an
guess.
average, yeah, just averaging, if we average 600 on all those, it totaled out to be 10,200,
Oh, that's awesome. And that's with the 2000 like free
right?
guy included.
Right, I believe so. Can you check my math on that, hun?
Uh,
Yeah. I mean, and I'm going. That's going on just a low average because okay, the first one was 597,
yeah.
and then ones have been seven, some have been eight.
Mhm.
Um, so I think eventually, though, I can see easily pushing to the 1,000 because I was told yesterday that the dealership charges 1,000 on a 2 year.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
excuse me, local dealer here
Uh,
does charge on a 2 year at $1,000. Yep,
okay.
and he booked with us for a coating, so of course
Okay.
he did.
Let's,
Yep.
let's definitely discuss that after. We can test increasing the prices for sure. And
Yep.
can you also tell people, I guess, a little bit about like what the lead quality's been like too, especially that guy with the fleet. Don't forget to mention him.
Oh yes. That yeah. Not so. There has been like ones that haven't booked ceramic that you
Mhm.
have caught actually that didn't come in as a lead, but you caught them because they commented on the ad. Yeah, yep, yep, it was. And my math was right on 10,200. I'm going on a low of 600 times 17 so far. And that's so far, not counting the ones that you've commented, and then I've caught them for details and
Uh,
other things. And one specifically, as you mentioned, has a fleet of vehicles. Very busy gentleman. He runs a huge construction outfit. He showed us several vehicles, which, if we can nail him down, it's 2,000 and something in revenue off of
mhm.
just his toys. Those aren't even, and one of his personals.
Yeah.
That's not the fleet even. So yeah, that's a big so. And then also with the leads, we're letting them all know that we're be coming back in 3 months. $50 will be a maintenance wash, which is all it is. It's a maintenance wash, and we at that time we'll be able to, hey, while we're here, do you want us to catch the interior? Is there anything else we can do while we're here? Or oh, hey, we got another one we need to coat. So not only is the beauty of what you're helping me to have found, and the people I've found is the fact that it's not just a one-time thing. Those can be customers for life for you if you treat them right.
Yeah. That's awesome,
And I
brother.
think that's a huge lesson. Yeah,
Uh,
let them know, hey, I want to take care of your car. Now that we've coated it, I'm not just going to disappear.
mm.
Let's make sure and take care of it. And also at the same time, it's good for us as a business because every 3 months I know I'm going to go see Joe, and then the next day we're going to go see Kim, and then the next day it's going to be, you know, um, yeah, yeah, every 3 months. So residual, I guess, is what you would call
Yeah.
that. It's
That's
turning the leads, initially, and then because they're such strong leads because they're coming to us for this product,
mhm.
it's residual too.
That's awesome, brother. Yeah, keep them around as customers. That's pretty smart.
Right. Yep. Exactly. And then that way they don't. Yeah. If there's a problem or more detailing. Exactly.
Yeah. Also, I
We've
know
already
when we
had a
first.
couple, and the ones that we have coded, we've already had two of them say they want their next vehicle done soon. So those
Awesome.
have already turned into like they're already thinking of the next one to do.
was also you providing a great service, right?
True.
Yeah.
Being very professional. When I first initially reach out to them and we first are able to talk about the whole job and they're able to ask all the questions, I break down, the offers we have. I also let them know the pros and cons of ceramic coating, as well as the pros and cons of the other option for exterior is PPF. And then of course your last option is waxing every month.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and then that seems to help a lot once you explain it all laid out, and then let them decide on what they want to do.
Yeah, that's awesome. And by the way, I know when we first started working together, you were kind of like stuck working with some dealerships. They were like squeezing you, really tight and working you hard. Are you still planning on continuing those dealerships too? Like, how's that going to change moving forward?
Well, we've reached out we're trying to get an employee for that, so that I don't lose that revenue, because then I will pay that person per car, and the business will still get enough to cover supplies and whatever else is that guy needs that's there.
Okay.
So that's the plan moving forward. Yeah, because I really don't want to keep doing those cars. It's not. But I want to focus on retail and customers and the ones you provided, that you've helped find, and that's where it's at. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, brother. Yeah, it's been a real pleasure working together over the past month. I guess my last question would just be, if someone was, kind of on the fence thinking about working with me, I guess what would you tell them? What would you say about your experience overall?
There's always going to be doubt. And to make any moves in life, I feel like you've got to just take that chance. And Jason I haven't met you personally, but you're formidable. Your character is above and beyond. I feel like you go the extra mile, man, and it definitely shows. So it's the fact that you're trustworthy, you're dependable. It's a whole package. And so once they see that package, it just, don't worry, you will be afraid, but just take that leap. It will pay off.
Okay, awesome. I appreciate it, brother. That's been the most fire testimony I've collected in a long time. But it's also because because you've been putting in the work, right? You've been absolutely crushing it on the phones, booking a ton of leads. So a lot of the success is due to your hard work as well.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, and now we've able to step right into a Ford Transit, like, so now the sky's the limit, really. I mean, and it's a big boy. I got the big boy, Jason. I got the 250, man, the one you can stand up in.
That's nice. That's real nice.
Yeah. So, and my friend's already ready to work on the wrap, so I got to send him the year, and it's gonna be wrapped soon, or at least decaled, bubbles decaled, and my logo is how I'm gonna do it. Just a bunch of bubbles all over it and my logo. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Pretty simple. And then I can coat it, and then I get to coat my own vehicle.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. I know we also discussed like potentially raising the prices. Do you know what other people in your area are charging for like the coatings? What it generally looks like?
Really like your prices.
Yeah.
People have been really liking
awesome.
your prices.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I think we're fine as long as I keep upselling them. Yeah, Rochelle just pointed out. She's like, maybe why we're doing so well is because of that, because at least we can get our foot in the door, and then a lot of times they're gonna go, oh yeah, let's do a 7. Which for me doesn't cost me a whole lot more to go from a 2 to a 7. It just takes us a little bit more time.
Yeah, if we're like severely undercharging, like let's say everyone else is charging 1,000 and we're charging 547, we could bump it up to like 697, and that shouldn't be a problem. But if it's like only a small discrepancy, kind of like Rochelle mentioned, if it's already working there, I wouldn't want to touch. I wouldn't want to mess with it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, and it might be just the dealerships that are charging that high because it's the dealership. Dealer markup. Yeah, but so I think we're probably right in there. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's just keep the current price then.
Yeah. Let's keep doing what's working. It's working. So yeah. Yep.
Do you want to keep the ad spend the way it is, like $50 a day, or do you want to bump it up just a little bit if we're doing well? It's up to
I think right now we'll keep it as we're going. Yeah.
You're able to keep the lead flow, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I have with all the ones that have came through, which that one day it was those 3. Nate Wheeler, the last one, he said I will save your information. I can't remember. He has other detailing and other stuff that's needed.
It's a tonneau bed cover.
Yeah, a ton what?
Tonneau bed cover that's going on.
Oh, that was another one. Oh, he was the Raptor, Dan, with the Lear. Oh, and there was one with a tonneau cover too.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Sanel. Sanel is going to be booking soon. Dan, that had the 2024 Raptor. That's not. He's getting it delivered. I think you sent me it. He will be soon too, but he's got to get it, in possession because it's still on a train. He hasn't even got the vehicle yet.
yeah.
So, and then the one guy was waiting for, that's the guy's waiting for a Lear top. So when it comes, he's getting a camper top, and then the camper top, he wants it color matched to the special color of his Raptor. And before we do anything, because we'd want to coat that camper shell too. So that went in the cost of it and raised the price up.
Okay.
I can't remember where I fell on the quote with him. It was up there. It was up there. I think they were going 7 too, and we were charging extra for the camper shell. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, those are two that are just waiting for vehicles to be done and ready. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's cool. Yeah. So that
Awesome.
20's there. It's just waiting for them to get their cars ready, which I understand. I wouldn't want to do it before it's ready.
Yeah, 20 bookings in a month. That's insane, though. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. I told the one guy with the bed cover, though, he didn't have to wait for the bed cover. We'd still build a coat. That was Sanel, so he should be soon. I can't remember what else he had to do. Yeah.